Thank you for joining me here with Sandy Lee Yoga. Today is going to be a short and fiery ab flow. I hope you're ready to get those abdominals fired up. So we'll take just a couple moments to connect with the breath and the body. So find a seat, let the hands rest, and we'll just take a few moments here to find our breath rather than just jumping right in. You can close the eyes, maybe lower the eyelids a little bit. And just begin to focus on the breath. Taking just a few moments to center the mind, center the body, connect with your mat and with the breath. And then blink open the eyes. Inhale up with the arms. Exhale to heart center. And go ahead and roll over the knees. We're going to come right to our downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal the feet, especially if this is your first time really getting into the backs of your legs today. Fingers are nice and spread here. Hips are reaching up while the heels reach down. Maybe they reach the floor, maybe they don't. And then start to unroll yourself, almost like a wave. Come forward to your plank pose. So the hands are pressing the mat away from you. And press back, downward dog. And again, just like someone's walking their fingers along your spine, come back into your plank, nice and slow. Press back, downward dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Unroll. Feel the abdominals pulling in, length from the crown of your head to your heels. Press back, downward dog. 1 more. Come back into your plank pose. We're going to hold this for a few breaths here. You can do it. If you need to go down to the knees for a moment, that's fine, but try and come back up to the full plank. You will still get some abdominal strengthening in a lower plank, but obviously you get the most from the full plank. Maybe you're like, I want more, lift your leg. Lower and lift the other leg. You can alternate lifting the legs. And then press back, downward dog. Take a breath or 2 here. And then come forward into your plank, lower down onto the elbows. So you're in a forearm plank, and then just lower the knees, 1 at a time. Alternate lowering the knees. Sounds so simple, but you're going to feel it. Don't forget to breathe here. And then hold your forearm plank and lower it down. Walk the arms forward, maybe even coming up to a cobra. Get a little stretch for the abs there. And then lower down. Take 1 more cobra. Maybe baby cobra if the full cobra is too much for you. And then press back, downward facing dog. Once more, come forward to your plank. Lower to the forearms, and then let the hips touch side to side. Hello, obliques. So you're just moving side to side on your toes. Take 2 more each side. And then hold and lower it down. Take that cobra pose or sphinx pose once more. That feels good to stretch out the abs after that. Go ahead, take the hips to the heels and just walk the legs forward. Coming onto your seat. Start to lean back. Coming into your boat pose. Maybe the hands stay here underneath the knees. Maybe the feet even just float. Or maybe the legs come up level with your knees. If you'd like, release the arms. Chest is lifting nice and tall. Lower the feet, bring the hands behind you, fingers towards your feet, lift up, reverse table. And exhale, lower down, come back to your boat pose, any variation. Maybe you're even straightening the legs all the way here, your choice. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Lower the feet, bring the hands behind you, once more, reverse table. If you'd like, you can straighten the legs out for a reverse plank. Still lifting up in the hips. Lower back down. One more time, boat pose. You can do it. I'm going to move myself forward a little bit. This time on the count of 5, start to lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Reach the arms overhead and the toes away from you. And come back to center. We're not done. Go ahead and reach the feet up towards the ceiling. And reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And then reach your right hand towards your left ankle. Left hand, right ankle. And just keep twitching side to side. May not reach the toes. If you do, bravo. Sorry to my long-legged friends, this will be especially hard to reach the toes. But reach as high as you can. And then pull it in. Bring the knees in towards the chest. You can rock side to side. Maybe take some circles with the knees. And then lower the feet down. Hip distance apart, arms are alongside the body. And start to roll up, coming to a bridge pose. Maybe you walk the shoulders underneath you. Maybe you just hold the edges of your mat. We did a lot of strengthening for our abs very quickly there, but it's also important to keep some strength in our back body when we work the front body, because the back helps us stay nice and tall, as well as strong abdominals, so the two go hand in hand. And roll back down. Let the knees move side to side. We're going to come back up into our bridge and do one little exercise just to continue strengthening the posterior chain, especially in our glutes. And come back to center, roll up, come to your bridge. Hands can just be alongside you and start to lift, alternating the knees, almost like you're marching. But notice if the hips try and dip, try and keep them level. Maybe even place your hands on the hips just to notice if they're level. If they're really rocking, maybe don't lift the legs so high. Stay with me. The next time your right leg is lifted, hold it there. And then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold and lower. Take a couple steps like you're marching again. And then when the left leg is up, go ahead and hold and then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Lower the left foot. Take just a couple more marches. I know, maybe you're burning here a little bit. And hold your bridge, lifting up at the hips. And roll back down. Let the knees move side to side. Great job. And then go ahead and let the knees fall over to the right. Maybe your right foot comes up onto the left thigh. You can look over the left shoulder. Release the right foot down. Let the knees fall over to the left. Maybe left foot comes up onto right thigh. Look over the right shoulder. Nice, easy breaths here. I know that was quick and dirty, but it gets the job done, right? And come back to center, pull the knees in. Maybe you just rock side to side, pressing the low back into the mat. Feel free to come to happy baby. Just take a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, if you'd like, you can come into a final resting pose, or if you're ready to go on with your day, just roll on up. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time. Namaste.